The same face yet lives worlds apart. The elder brother, impeccably dressed in a sharp suit and surrounded by beautiful women, exuded the aura of a business elite. The younger brother, on the other hand, wore rugged construction clothes, overseeing co-workers tending to the ground. Around him, the mud was stained with the corpses of over a dozen men in North Korean military uniforms. At that tense moment, the elder brother called, requesting a meeting. Suddenly, a man crashed through a door, collapsing to the floor, chased by another shirtless man screaming, "I'll slaughter you South Korean bastards." His lips curled into a sadistic smile, radiating murderous intent. Yet the younger brother, calm and composed, asked the fallen man if he was badly hurt before casually removing his jacket. In reality, he was the captain of a special North Korean spy operations squad. "Hope you can last a few seconds under my hand," he warned. Without hesitation, the man swung a knife at Baek Yisu, who leaned back, letting the blade graze him before delivering an elbow strike to the attacker's chin. Exploiting the opening, Baek Yisu punched the man forcefully, sending him sprawling unconscious. He then donned his jacket, instructing his subordinates to bury the opponent, before mentioning he had to step out for business. One subordinate muttered under his breath, "Of all people, why pick our captain?" Baek Yisu went to meet his brother as agreed but was halted at the entrance. The security guard explained the executive lounge was closed for VIP guests. Moments later, the elder brother arrived and introduced Baek Yisu as his sibling. The guard immediately bowed in apology and Baek Yisu, unfazed, walked straight in. His elder brother commended the guard's vigilance, stating safety always comes first. Meanwhile, Baek Yisu's squad held a cookout outside. Ishan grumbled about how the captain dined on delicacies while they had to settle for barbecue, earning laughter from the team. Suddenly, several vehicles arrived, and at a glance, the men emerging were clearly of the same line of work. One immediately saluted and invited Chief Jang over for a drink. Curious why Baek Yisu was absent, Chief Jang's suspicion grew. Under his breath, he murmured that trouble was brewing, then drew his gun. A shot rang out, instantly taking the head off the man who had spoken. Dozens of armed operatives poured out of the vehicles, forming an attack formation. The ambush was swift and precise. Chief Jang racked his gun, declaring coldly, "You've all worked hard." Back inside the restaurant, the brothers shared a meal. The elder tried to persuade Baek Yisu to leave his low-paying job and enter the family business. Baek Yisu brushed him off, promising to consider it. His phone rang and excusing himself, he answered in the restroom. Izin's voice came through, faint and broken. Baek Yisu immediately sensed danger as Izin revealed that the entire squad had been annihilated and that Chief Jang was the traitor. The line went dead, and no matter how loudly Baek Yisu called, there was no response. At that moment, an uninvited intruder appeared at the restaurant entrance. The doorman tried to intervene but was instantly cut down by a flash of white, a dagger dripping with blood. The elder brother, drunk and slumped at the table, initially thought Baek Yisu had returned, only to see masked men standing before him, knives glinting under the lights. Concerned for his brother, Baek Yisu rushed forward, immediately ambushed in the corridor. Seizing a hand thrusting a blade, he elbowed the attacker's chest, snatched the dagger and slashed across the man's throat. Another assailant charged. Baek Yisu ducked, grabbed his legs and slammed him to the ground. The cold gleam of his dagger instilled fear in the attackers. Without hesitation, he cut down 2 men, the rest froze momentarily. Stripping off his jacket to reveal his uniform, he shouted, "Let's continue," as several men lunged at him again. Dagger clashing against weapons, he executed precise, lethal strikes, slashing throats and parrying blows. One attacker stabbed his arm, while another tried to ambush from behind. At the construction site, a subordinate reported to Chief Jang that the scene had been cleared and that the special squad's first team was eliminating Baek Yisu. Chief Jang frowned, realizing one team might not suffice. "Send another. Leave no survivors against him," he ordered. After dispatching his enemies, Baek Yisu worried about his brother. His glasses lay on the blood-stained table. His eyes burned red with murderous intent. He pressed a dagger to an enemy's throat, revealing his true identity, Baek Dogyeong, boss of the Taesan Society. Without waiting for a response, he slit the man's throat. The enemy's radio crackled a fragmented transmission. Hearing orders to kill Baek Yisu on sight, Baek Dogyeong realized the real target was his brother. Baek Yisu arrived moments later, seeing the aftermath. The brothers exchanged glances in disbelief, revealing their true identities to each other. Baek Yisu warned his brother not to get too involved, as their pursuers were extraordinary. his gangster brother, teasing, suggested, "Should I take you to the police?" Baek Yisu dismissed him while Baek Dogyeong's tone grew serious. "I'm your Hyeon. I'll clear any danger from your path." They exited the car, spotting a group setting up a funeral hall. Soo Ayu informed Baek Dogyeong the setup would finish in 2 hours. Baek Dogyeong explained the funeral was a ruse. Only by staging his brother's death could Baek Yisu operate freely. He doubted their enemies would believe it, but as head of the Taesan society, the memorial would draw the city's powers to witness, serving as camouflage. A car arrived, Chief Jang inside holding a file on Baek Dogyeong. Only now did he realize Baek Yisu had a twin in the criminal underworld. A Taesan lackey approached to chase him off, but Jang ignored him, issuing commands from the back seat. Even if it meant opening the coffin today, they would confirm Baek Yisu's death. The lackey, enraged, tried to confront them but was swiftly knocked out. Other lackeys engaged the Taesan enforcers, only to be systematically neutralized. The Han Crossbow Special Operations Unit revealed themselves, their precision and strength overwhelming the assailants. Baek Dogyeong and Kim Kwanung surveyed the scene. A baseball-capped man struck Kim Kwanung, who remained stoic, seizing the attacker's face and shattering his jaw with sheer force. 2 remaining men approached, only to be met with the same unstoppable skill. Every meticulously trained fighter was crushed in an instant. Inside the car, Chief Jang, stunned, tried to mask his fear, introducing himself as Baek Yisu's supervisor, handing over a business card. Kim Kwanung stared coldly, silent, until Baek Dogyeong permitted Jang to enter. At the funeral hall, as Chief Jang viewed Baek Yisu's portrait, unease gripped him. He couldn't ascertain whether Yisu was truly dead or how much Baek Dogyeong knew. Suddenly, Baek Dogyeong drew a dagger, his expression eerily mirroring Baek Yisu's, sending a chill down Jang's spine. Danger loomed, Chief Jang's only thought.